What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Logistical Styles coming at you with another video. And today we are starting a new year off right. 2024, first day of 2024, and we are putting out a video. New content, trying to keep it going, trying to keep the momentum going. Hope everybody had a great New Year's Eve into the new year. If you worked, I hope you did a great job at your event. And if you didn't work, I hope you were productive and did something meaningful with your time and spent it with people that meant something to you. But now, with all that out the way, let's get the year started and let's get into some new content. All right, so now that we are officially in what I usually refer to as the slow season, because January and February are pretty much usually dead times of year for me as a DJ. Now I'm trying to figure out things to do to make next year or this year an even better year as far as my presentation, as far as my skill set, and even musical knowledge. So this is a great time to actually start digging into your library for a couple of reasons. One, to find some songs that you haven't been playing for a while and maybe start finding ways to incorporate that in to your set so you can kind of freshen it up. And secondly, to take this time to clean out your library. There's probably a lot of music that you've downloaded that you probably never play again, that you probably only downloaded for a specific event or a specific party, and now it's just taking up space on your hard drive. So this is a great time to move stuff from your main DJing library and put it into maybe an external drive somewhere else. Just store it and free up some space, clean up some space on your hard drive. Always a good time to do this. Always a good thing to do this when your downtime is happening, when you don't have a gig the following weekend or whatever. Now, if you have a residency, then you probably play a lot of the same music anyway, so you still have time and the opportunity to clean up your library when you don't have these mission critical gigs like weddings and big corporate events. The next thing you could be doing is working on the presentation of your DJ setup. If you're a mobile DJ like me, then you've probably been watching the trends as people have been moving more into furniture for their DJ, not just using a regular fold-out table, but the setups have gotten more elaborate. We've kind of moved away from using just the facade, and the furniture is becoming the new thing. So what I did this weekend was I took the time to try to clean up the studio. And as you can see, I put up these wall tiles. And as I was looking at the wall tiles, I realized that I could probably use this on my DJ stand. So what I did was I took a handful of them, and there's like six of them, and I placed them on the front of my DJ table. So now it looks even better because I have that 3D textured look to it. So this is something that I just came up with while I was, you know, cleaning up and taking advantage of some downtime in the studio. And that upgrade led me to make some other upgrades. So now I'm in the process of painting and redoing the top portion of my DJ table. I'm going to include a LED light strip so I don't have to use uplights to light up my DJ stand, and just make it a lot more of a comfortable working space for me. And it will be modular, so I'll be able to swap out different setups, because sometimes I bring my turntable, sometimes I bring my small controller, and hopefully soon I'll have a Rev 5 available for me to use. And I'll need to be able to swap out equipment. So I didn't want to make it a full tabletop that was just set for one setup. I made it so that I can be modular. You can take pieces in, swap them out, and I think it's going to look a lot better this year. I looked good last year as far as my mobile setup, but I think this year is going to look even better, and thanks to having the downtime to experiment with things. Moving back to the idea of your computer and what you could be doing with your downtime, instead of not just only cleaning out your library and fine tuning your playlist, another thing you can do is take this time to do any updates or upgrades that you have been putting off because you don't want to do them when you're in the middle of busy season, when you have gigs back to back. So that includes operating system updates, software updates, whether it be a Serato, DJ Pro, with Virtual DJ, whatever program you use to DJ with. Now would be a great time to look into doing some updates to get yourself current, especially if you plan on buying any new equipment or controllers, or even updating your laptop. Now is a great time to do that. Another thing you could be doing in your downtime, is going out and networking and meeting other DJs that are actually working at events, whether it be residencies or other private events you may be invited to. Now is a good time to go out and meet and get your face in front of other DJs and talk to them and meet them and exchange numbers and try to build your network up. As a DJ, I do most of my business based off of referrals. So I have to have a pretty solid network of DJ friends and associates that I can send gigs to and I can receive gigs from. And the best way to do that is by supporting them and going out to their events. Another thing you can do, and this is probably the last thing on the list, is try to take some time to focus on you and improving yourself. Whether that means picking up a new skill, polishing up on a skill that you may have been neglecting, or maybe even your physical self, your health. Your health is your wealth. So as a DJ, we put a lot of miles on our body and we work really weird hours, and sometimes our diet isn't the best. So now, during these couple of months of downtime, it would be a great time to start new habits that are healthy for you and that can help your health, help your mental capacity, whether it be learning something new or even just your mindfulness, being able to uh, have better um, mental and emotional health. Now is a good time to basically like have a retrospective moment and look inside and see what you can do or what you may have been neglecting or missing out on for yourself. So this is a great time to, read a new book, learn a new skill, get some new certifications. If you have a day job, maybe it's a good time for you to focus a little bit more on that day job and, get caught up to speed on some things. Or, if you're a family man, if you're a family guy or girl, then you might really want to take this time to spend extra time with your family, because we don't always have our weekends available. And now that, it's a little bit slow, it's a good time to take advantage of something like that. So I hope all that was pretty much some helpful information, like some good tips or ideas for what you can do with your downtime or with your newly have found free time. Just take some time and use it wisely and invest in yourselves, because time is precious. And once we start getting busy, it's going to be hard to do these things that we always wanted to do. So I hope this was inspirational and gave you something to think about as we start the new year. I hope everybody has big plans for 2024. I know I do. I'll probably do a recap video for 2023, some of my favorite gigs. I've been meaning to do that, but I've been so busy with some other things. But hopefully the content will keep coming out quicker and getting better and better. And I hope you are subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. And if you've got some input, go ahead and put it in the comments and we'll keep the conversation going. But until next time, this is your boy Logistical Styles, and I am out. Peace.